Welcome to Business Budget Model. Today this tutorial is going to deal with capturing OPEX. As always, you can download the user guide from www.businessbudgetmodel.com or email us at support@businessbudgetmodel.com. From the navigation page, we have an option to select a macro button called OPEX. OPEX is actually contained within the main budget model, and this is just a simple, easy navigation tool to get there quickly. As you can see, all the row and column groupings, or specifically the row groupings, have all been deselected, so we're just looking at the totals. To unlock all of them, it's simply click on 2 above here, or alternatively, if you just wanted to open up each individual one separately, you could do so by just clicking on the plus, or if you wanted to close it, by clicking on the minus. So once again, we're back to the brown shaded cells where we can enter any data there. You can put in formulas, you can put in links to another spreadsheet if you would like. That's really entirely up to you. But essentially what we have to do here is capture all our OPEX. Once again, take note at the top, we've got our various navigation macro buttons shaded in the same colors as the year in which they apply. So to go to OPEX, we could have just clicked there. To go to revenue in year 2, for example, we can click there. You need to capture all your OPEX for the various months, going down by all the OPEX categories as you've set them up. Remember, these descriptors are exactly how you've set them up in the chart of accounts, the categories and the subcategories. So you'd maintain all of your OPEX here by entering it. If you recall, there was an option that is set to automatically allow year-on-year increases if you've set it. To remind you, I will show you where we get that. We go back to the assumptions sheet at the bottom there, and we'll go to the annual inflation here. So where you can put in percentages, and your default model that you'll receive will then use these if you've set them. If you want to enter them manually, then just set all of these to 0, or alternatively just overwrite the formula that's already contained in the OPEX section of the budget sheet, which would appear in column Q, and then once again in column AC going across for year 3. Just a reminder that incremental OPEX costs at the bottom, those are white cells, therefore they are formula based, and they come from the setup of your revenue and cost of sales forecast, where we put the incremental OPEX. And once again, incremental OPEX only applies to scenario 2 and scenario 3. In this example, we continue to refer to scenario 2 being the medium road and scenario 3 being the high road. Once you've captured all your OPEX, you will automatically have all your revenues pulled in from your revenue and cost of sales sheet, cost of sale forecast sheet, which you had set up there. So back to your budget, you would have all your revenues, you'd have all of your cost of sales, and now your OPEX in. So we're almost there. The one thing we still need to go and set up is any transactions relating to CapEx and any purchases, which will be done in a separate tutorial on CapEx and installment sales accounts. But till the next time, thank you.